All right, lastly but not least, my air signs, my Libra, Aquarius, and Geminis. Welcome to your weekly for the week of September 11th. We are going to get into it. Let me just see. Let things fly. Let things go. Okay. Literally channeled message for you guys. Let things fly. Let things go. So some of you are really holding on to some fucking grudges. And you can sit there and tell me till I'm blue in the fucking face. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Because some of you are really kind of still thinking to yourselves, like, why does this person do this? And why are they thinking this? Like, why do they care? Why do they? Well, guess what? Why do you give a shit? Why do you care? That's what I'm sitting here trying to figure out. Like, you're so bent on like figuring out why an experience or like a situation or like a person is so bent on certain things, but yet I'm sitting here thinking, why do you give a fuck? That's the question. Okay, so let things go, let things fly, meaning really truly let things go and let them fly, meaning you really truly have to invest in not giving a shit. A lot of you guys really care too much about what people think about you. You care too much about how you're gonna look to somebody or something, like in a situation, and really you need to not give a fuck. Like, truly. Listen, what do I always tell you guys? Sometimes you have to be okay with being the villain in somebody's fucking story, because that's just the way that it is. Even though it's not factual, you got to be okay with being the villain. Because guess what? You know what I find hysterical? And you see it all over fucking TikTok, my air signs, okay? You will literally see people saying, you know, I wasn't going to make this video. I didn't feel like I needed to make this video, but I'm going to address it. First of all, when somebody feels the need to reply to a comment that is like negative or like nasty, or somebody talking shit about somebody, when you make a video and you feel the need to respond to that, you're already guilty, period. You're already guilty, period. You're showing that you feel that you also did something wrong. And that shows that you need to grow as well. Because first of all, me being a social media person as well, I could literally get people making comments and being negative, whatever. I'm not going to reply to them. I don't give a shit. If that's your opinion of me, great. I'm not going to sit here and try to convince you otherwise. It's not my job to do so. You're going to think what you want to think anyway. Why I got to waste my time and energy trying to convince you otherwise? So I want you guys to think about that this week, my air signs, because sometimes you guys really care too fucking much about what people think about you and or how you're going to look to other people. Who gives a damn? Who cares? What else for my air signs this week? Air signs. Oh, you guys have choices here. Yep, you guys have choices. Some of you could be dealing with like a third party situation here when it comes to somebody. Somebody's also kind of sitting, waiting on somebody. You know, like some of you, I just feel that energy. Like some of you are just sitting and waiting, and then it's like you're missing the other opportunities that like are in front of you, right? There could be some conflict here this week for some of you. Yep. There could be some conflict. Like I said, what did I say about letting go and not giving a shit? Literally what I said, right? And literally it's popping up here that some of you will have conflict. So this is what I'm saying. Like when you feel that conflict pop up, who fucking gives a shit? Let whoever it is that wants to believe what they want to believe, let them believe it. Because the second that you feel you have to step up and defend yourself or you have to reply to something, you're also fucking guilty. That's it. You already signed, sealed, fucking delivered. Like that's it. Like I'm telling you, if you see it all around TikTok. Oh, I wasn't going to address this, but I feel like I have to defend myself. Why? If you really truly feel like you have to defend yourself because of your own honor or whatever the case, you're not really confident in who you truly fucking are. I'm just going to throw it out there. Like we're going to call a spade. Like that's it. Like if you really truly feel like you need to do that, there's a problem. There's a fucking problem if you really feel like you need to do that. All right. But some of you definitely could be dealing with the third party situation here, meaning that some of you that if you've been sitting and kind of thinking if somebody else is involved in like your connection or like a friendship or something, like somebody kind of, putting things in somebody's ear, whatever the case, it's happening. It's happening. If that's what you're feeling, it's happening. I'm just confirming that, all right? But definitely some of you are just kind of sitting and being laid back and kind of just watching, observing, right? And just really letting things unravel on their own. That's what you need to do. And some of you are doing that. But there's others of you who are really entertaining this shit. And there is no fucking need. There is no fucking need to entertain that shit. Let me tell you right now. There's no need for that shit. Let me see what else. Hold on. Oh, yes, about the opportunities being right in front of you. Some of you are kind of sitting and waiting on an energy, and you're not really choosing to explore other options, all right? You don't have to, but you could if you wanted to, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's your choice if you want to sit and wait for somebody and you kind of want to just see how things unravel. It's your choice to do that. But there also are other opportunities that I see coming towards you guys that you're kind of ignoring. You're kind of like ignoring the options. What else for my air signs? What else for my air signs the week of September 11th? Yeah, those of you that are kind of sitting back and waiting, you're definitely on the right path. Blessings are coming, all right? Some of you are doing very unhealthy patterns when it comes to your life, right? That could be, drinking a little too much or other substances. I'm not going to get into that, but I'm just saying, like, some of you definitely are doing that. Some of you are also withholding how you feel in certain situations, whether that be with life or like a person that you deal with. Some of you are really, really like withholding that. But those of you that are kind of sitting and kind of waiting and know that you're doing the right thing, like you just feel it, like in your gut, you are. Like, you definitely are. Especially like if you're thinking about switching up a situation where you know that there's like a third party involved or whatever, you're definitely on the right path in that energy, right? Like, you're definitely on the right path in the way that you're thinking, the way that you're feeling. Because I feel like some of you sometimes think like you could be going cuckoo bird, like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, like some of you are like, am I fucking crazy? Like, is this happening? Don't second guess your energy. Don't second guess what you're feeling, all right? Because I definitely see it here, all right? And that's definitely what I felt here with the Queen of Pumpkins, which is the Queen of Pentacles. It just feels that way. It really, truly does. It just feels like there's like a party that's invested in something, in your life or in your relationship or whatever. It just feels that way, okay? So just be mindful of that, all right? So that's what I have for you guys. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next week.